Hello everyone and welcome to Mama Dragon's Miniatures and welcome to episode 5 of Season 1 Blood Red Skies. Paul and I are back once again for a 750 point battle between Russia and America. So let's check it out. So for the Russian side, I have two different squadrons. I have 4 of the MiG-3s. I'm running their named ace of Alexandr. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name. I think I butchered it the first time I played him. So I have him. I have then 2 veterans and a rookie. Alongside that, I get the Great Dive. I am sluggish, so no outmaneuvering except for my, of course, ace, since one of his skills ignores the sluggish trait. The sluggish trait, and then he also has set them up. And then for the second squadron is the Yak-1B. I am running 4 of those as well. 1 ace, 1 veteran, 1 rookie, and 1 regular. They give me tight turn. Of course, I have an ace, so I took tail snapper, which is really nice because if I can get behind the tail, I can double the power shot at. And then that's it for my 2 theaters. I took poor visibility. All outmaneuvers are now 6 inches, so no 9. So shooting distance is the only way to get into outmaneuver. And then I took superior armaments. All my shots are 1, so getting an additional die is really nice. My 2 doctrines, because I am running 8 planes altogether, I have sustained dive, so I can take a maneuver test. If I pass it, I do not lose the advantage for diving. And I took basically like a deflection ability where I can turn 45 degrees to basically turn into a deflection shot if Paul shoots at me. I'll go get the card for the actual name while Paul tells you about his American side.
So I'm running two factions. I'm running a P-51D Mustang, which is extremely fast. It comes with great dive and great pockets. I'm running 2 aces on that. And my ace traits are tail snapper, just like Tyler's. And I'm running cool under fire, which basically says if the attack is dodged successfully, no boom shit is applied. So if I can evade, he gets nothing. And then my other one is my F4F Wildcats. I'm running 5 of those, all with robust. My 2 doctrines, I have home advantage and superior armament, home advantage. I've got, of course, boom chit disregarded. It's come in handy if I get blown apart quickly. And superior armament, which means I add 1 firepower dice to my attack. My 2 doctrines, I have air controller, which is reroll up to 1 die that fails a roll of success. And I have ram attack, which I'm going to try today, which means if I head-on hit him, or if I hit him while he's on the field, it automatically becomes a head-on attack. Question, does that apply to any direction?
Doesn't. It just resolves as a head-on attack.
Okay, cool. So we'll see if that comes to my advantage or not. Again, 7 planes. I have 2 aces, my P-51Ds, my F4Fs. I'm running 4 veterans and 1 rookie that I found on the side of the road. And I was like, hey, dude, you're flying today. Let's go. We'll see how that works out.
Yes, my second doctrine, apologies, is defensive tactics. If Paul shoots at me, I could basically make a 45-degree turn, 90 with tight turn, before the shot is resolved. So basically, I'm able to push it into deflection shooting.
Nice.
But anyways, let's check out the board here and talk about the game we're playing today. All right, so just a look at the board, a larger look here. So far, we have over here 2 of my Yak-1Bs, the regular and the rookie, both at neutral. The Wildcats are over there. We have advantage, neutral, advantage, neutral, advantage. So anyways, as you can see, there are planes on the side with little markers here. We're playing fighter sweep. So when we rolled for the start out, if you hit a 5 or 6, one of your elements here was put into high cover. My high cover elements are these Yaks, these MiGs, and those MiGs, and then Paul's high cover is the Mustangs. Excuse me. But anyways, that is how it is. But basically, these high cover markers will move last. They move 9 inches, or you can bring the planes in 1 inch on the battlefield to wherever the high marker is. I'm just denoting what planes are in which high marker sequence, just so you, the audience, knows where the planes are kind of running off to. So the only things currently on the board as of this moment in time are the Yaks and the F4 Wildcats. Now, there is a way to disadvantage if 1 or 2 is rolled for a fighter, they get disadvantaged. Neither of us rolled a 1 or A2, so neither of us start at disadvantage. So we're both engaged. And then you roll 1 through 3 is neutral, 4, 5, 6 is advantage. So it's a little different than normal. But anyways, we have 4 clouds on the board. Again, another table war map. This is the Caribbean, so this is where we're fighting today. So let's jump into round number 1. Okay, everyone, welcome to round number 1. One more quick look at the board. 𝐒𝐓𝐾𝐄, F4 Wildcats, high cover MiGs, high cover MiGs, high cover 𝐒𝐓𝐾s, and high cover Mustangs. So anyways, we're just going to move them all and then show you where they all went. Round 1 movement has been completed. Both 𝐒𝐓𝐾s moved up the board. They're 8, turn 45, and climbed. All the Wildcats moved down the board. Those in neutral climbed, and then the ones that were already advantaged just flew up the board. High cover markers flew down 9 over there. There they are. I know they're with all my cards. These 𝐒𝐓𝐾s moved down. Those MiGs moved down. And then those Mustangs moved down. Now let us know, the rules doesn't replicate or say anything about if the high marker is constituent to the full element or to like the fighters in the element. So let me know down in the comments if actually it should be on the full element. So there should only be 1 marker for these 2 planes instead of the 2. But I don't think I saw it in the rules, so let me know by giving me a reference, anything like that. But we're going to play that it's individual markers and the planes can come individually out of the high cover. Because again, once you deploy them, they act in individuality of their elements. So they can fly separate without staying close to anyone. So we're going to basically jump into round 2. There's nothing to clean up. We didn't put any zoom chits. There really wasn't any reason to. Paul flew all his stuff first before my stuff even got to fly. So yeah, so let's jump right into round 2. Welcome everyone, round 2. Check board, MiGs, 𝐒𝐓𝐾s, Wildcats, MiG, 𝐒𝐓𝐾, MiG, and Mustang. So anyways, we have quite a little bit of movement to do, but Paul does beat me out by being a veteran at advantage rather than these 2 guys who's a regular and a rookie at advantage. So Paul is going to move that. We'll move these, and then just so you know, the high cover stuff moves very, very last. So even if we want to bring them in, they have to be the last thing to come in. So we'll see if any one of our stuff comes in for round number 2 from high cover. So Paul, why don't you begin by moving some guys over there. So at the end of round 2, these 2 guys are still in high cover, the 𝐒𝐓𝐾s and the MiGs. Now I did actually check it. So if you're already gonna go comment, you can comment already ahead, but I actually checked the high marker cover rules. It is only 1 marker, so these guys are all 1 marker. I stacked the 2, I have both. But if the planes want to come in, they come in together. So it's pretty much just 1 marker and they come in together. The Mustangs came in. The 𝐒𝐓𝐾s flew up there, so it's a little dangerous. Now the Mustangs do outspeed the 𝐒𝐓𝐾s by loads of things, not mentioning their aces to these guys. So these Russians aren't going to do so well right now. All of this massive Wildcats moved down the board. And then Alexandr and his rookie came off their high marker 1 inch onto the board. Again, when they come out in advantage level. So there is the board presence after round 2. So it looks like we still have quite an interesting menagerie of planes. It's definitely going to hurt for those 𝐒𝐓𝐾s over there. Maybe not so much wanting to dive them. Guess I should just say they all just moved. They dived for the extra 6 inches. I actually need to pull those back 6 inches. I went the wrong thing. So I'll go fix that before we move to round 3, and then these guys stayed in high cover. So anyways, we're gonna clean up the board and move into round number 3. More the round 3, I fixed this up. I actually accidentally great dived them across the board, and I just add 6. The 𝐒𝐓𝐾s do not have a great dive, a trait card, so they're around there. Wildcats, there they are again. The 2 Mustangs, which will now be moving, and then of course Alexandr and his rookie. So anyways, we're going to move the board here. If we get into any shooting, we'll come back and roll up those dice for you. So first up to move, Paul's got 2 Mustangs. So here we are. We're about to get into some shooting, but some post movement for round 3. Moved on down the board, and that was about it. They outmaneuvered They didn't do anything. They just moved on the board. We're at 6 inches for outmaneuver, so they couldn't do anything against this yak. All of this cluster slowly moved down, besides this rookie. He is the last thing to move of this cluster. But a couple of them outmaneuvered my yak. These two front guys right here did that, and then these two guys just flew down. My yak over here did tight turn, moved into the field, is now going to head-on shot this guy right here. Again, we did learn from Warlord Games. Episode 4, we talked about that, where if it's coming into the front, it's a head-on shot. So this Wildcat will be able to return fire against me. I triggered superior armaments. I got to keep the card, but Robust removes it. So 3 shots coming in from this yak. Nothing. Paul, come shoot 6.
All right.
We're here.
Do I want to do superior armament too, just to be?
Yes. Would you like to do it? I guess.
Yeah, I am. So now I have 7 shots coming on you.
7 shots coming at me. Hold on, little rookie.
Got a hit.
That isn't hit. Okay, so I will be dodging. I have 2, then plus 3, so 5 altogether. Here's 5. Yes, 5. I do not get anything, so I am down to neutral. Yay! Great job, little Mig. You failed. Yak, you failed me. Ooh, well, then again, he's a rookie, so then they're not real trained. But anyways, that is it. He's going to go to neutral, but taking 1 boon chit. That is 1 on the yak morale. Again, morale is based on per squadron. So the yaks have a morale of 5. The MiGs have a morale of 5. That's a morale of 3, and that's a morale of 6. And we messed this up in episode 4. If the morale is hit and the planes need to retreat, they retreat at the end of the turn. I pulled my hurricanes out too fast. I pulled them the instant the morale was hit. So no. If one of my planes or one set of squadron of Paul's planes hits morale before the end of the turn, they stay there to do all their maneuvers, and then they jump. All right, so neutral, boon chit, and now Paul will move this guy, and then we will show you where my only 2 high cover markers get to go, whether they come in the battlefield or they still continue down the line. Finished movements, flew into a cloud, went to advantage, tight turn. These yaks decided to come on the board, the ace and my vet. Those MiGs are down there. I apologize. The MiGs models should be over there where their high cover marker is. They're still just, thank you, Paul, for moving them over there. But yes, that is it for round 3. So it's very interesting right now. So I'm down 1 boon chip for my yaks with quite a menagerie of fighters that are still at advantage here. But we'll just have to see how this all plays out. But yes, we're going to have to really see how this all plays out, because we got that and that all about to annihilate him. And then I have hope that these MiGs can come a little faster in, get into this battle over here. And then, of course, like I said, now these yaks are now into the battlefield, and Paul still got to wonder where those MiGs are going. So anyways, we're going to clean up the board and move into round number 4. All right, another look at the board. Alexander, his rookie, are over there. They're the Mustangs. 1 yak in the cloud, the rookie yak out here. We got the cluster of F4F Wildcats. Our good yaks over here just came on into the board. And then we have the 2 MiGs up there still flying in high cover, prepared to do something that Paul has concerned himself about. So anyways, we're going to start off with all the movement and advantage. So the Mustangs will be going first because they're the fastest thing literally on this board. Followed by then these 2 guys. Then followed by everyone that's advantaged over here, and then neutrals will move to all the neutrals, which of course Alexander will be the first one to go. But anyways, these guys are going to move, and I have a good feeling they're just going to move and try to rip apart that good old friend right there. It looks like a very juicy target before even the other 2 arrived on the board. All right, so Paul's going to move those. If Paul gets in shooting range, we'll come back and shoot some dice. So as I thought, Mustang came down. Now going to fire 8, using superior armaments to gain 1 more. So 8 coming in on this poor yak. Whoa. Ooh, a critical there. Ooh, very nasty critical there. But anyways, I will be going to 4. This could be very bad. I'm already down another boon chit. This yak pilot really doesn't know how to fly his plane, because now he's at
disadvantage, which isn't very good because now all this just gets to nail him apart. Ooh, that's not good. Oh man, that's already gonna be 3 boon shits here. Ooh, I think the Yaks are abandoning a ship here soon. That's not good, man. But anyways, we have, of course, him to go and then these 2 guys to go. So hopefully they can do something.
We will have to see. So anyways, we're going to move that. If we get into more shooting, we'll come back and then we'll come into those guys. So one quick correction. I feel like we're messing things up already. That was a deflection shot. I rolled for normal, so I re-rolled for the deflection, actually dodged it. So another deflection shot coming from this Mustang onto my side. So I will remember to roll the mandatory 8. I was, no, 9 I meant to roll here. Unless there's, of course, a crit.
Nope, just a hit this time.
Just a hit.
I'll take my little boon shit and be happy.
So it is 8. So I just have 4 here. I'm going to roll this again. If I don't hit it, I hit it. Doesn't matter. I'll take a boon shit, but I do not lose my level. Thank goodness. Again, that I rolled 4. I'd roll it again for another 4 if I happen to miss, because that would be hateful. And then roll 1 more for 9. But anyways, that is both of them done. I survived. Thank goodness for deflection shots. I had defensive tactics to save me as well. But now we're going to move these Yaks up the board, and let's see what they can do. The Yaks came on down. This ace outmaneuvered that Wildcat. Now this veteran's going to fire at this Wildcat using Set Them Up and Superior Armaments. Set Them Up made me a 5. So I'm going to be firing at highest school of 5, plus then 2 for Superior Armaments, plus my 1 Robust. So minus the Superior Armaments, so I'm rolling 6 dice here looking for a hit. I rolled 1 out. I will roll 1 more. I got a critical hit. Yes. So that's going to come into Paul's front.
So I will
add 1. So Paul gets.
I could be sunk if I. What, do I defend first or shoot back?
You can choose whatever you want. So
we'll do the defense first.
Okay,
we'll do defense first. So
4 dice.
So it's about 4. Yep.
You lost the.
I lost my 1. Does he sink after firing? Let's find out. He will sink after firing.
He's going to crash and burn, but he does get the fire back. It's a head-on shot.
So I will definitely do superior armament. I'm going to play home advantage.
Home advantage. You're going to ignore the boon shit that just came.
Yep.
Okay, so he does not have the 1, but he will get 1 for sinking.
I'll get 1 for sinking. I just don't get the whole.
He just doesn't get the 1 for the shot.
Yes.
All right, so home advantage is burned because it's a remove.
Eroded, right? Because it says discard. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought.
The newer text is remove.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Good. All right. So we got that. So now let's fire back before he hits the ocean
or the
ground. Yeah. No ocean this time, folks.
You have 6. So you have 7 shots.
7 shots coming on you. I get bounced out. Seriously, my dude. Okay, I get 1 hit on you.
1 hit. That's another boon shit on me. That's not fun. But yeah, so another boon shit. Paul triggered superior armaments, home field advantage, knocks out. So he still gets 1 boon shit for the plane being decimated and crashing to the floor below. But he's also kept superior armaments. I'm going to roll 7 here. Wow, my rolls just suck. Paul, put this man into disadvantage. Wow, my rolls. And I do claim another boon shit as well. So I'm at now 4 boon shits to 4 planes. Yay! But anyways, yes, my dodging today absolutely just sucks. But that's the dice. But anyways, we took out that Wildcat, went to disadvantage, which is not great because now there's a bunch of stuff over here that's still advantage. I can still do some, like that neutral right there. Woohoo, look at him. But that is it for everything over here. So now we're gonna move into the rest of the advantaged, which is of course these 2, this over here. And we're gonna see whether or not these Yaks retreat at the end of the turn. Even though they'll probably hit the morality here, they do get to move. So yes, we will have to see where they all go. So anyways, movement. Go, Paul.
All right.
7 so we're going to begin with this advantaged Wildcat firing at my disadvantaged yak that I really wish to dodged.
No. I'm firing on this one. I'm too far away to fire on that one.
Yeah. Apologies. He's firing actually on the rookie here. It is a head-on shot here, so I will be able to return the fire. So, yeah, I don't know. There's a good chance I could just do defensive tactics, but the truth be told, even one more boon shit makes all these yaks run. So we're going to take the head-on attack here and do it. Paul, just make sure I'm actually within the 6. I just want to make sure I actually can legally shoot back. I mean, if you're within 6 of me, then I should be 6 within 6 of you.
Yeah, you're good. We are safe.
All right, so we're going to head-on attack this. So, yeah, so Paul's going to roll up here first.
I got 4 plus my superior armament plus my 2, so 7.
Yep.
No, I think there's 8 in my hand. Yeah, there's 7 here.
Okay.
I looked over and saw my number. That don't look right. Crit.
That's a crit. All right, I will just fire back at Paul real quick. 3 dice. He missed. Does he go down in the advantage level now? So 3, 2, 4. He does not go down in the advantage level.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed it.
But that is the final boon shit. At the end of this turn, the yaks will be scattered and running for their lives. They just can't handle it today. Woohoo! Good job, everybody. So yeah, that is the end of his shooting start with. So Paul can then move him. I mean, Paul can choose whether or not to take this guy and shoot me. Probably not. I'm already at my boon shit limit, so I'm just going to be running away. Anyways, so you can do whatever he wants. But yeah, so let's see where Paul gets to move all these guys or if any more shots are going to come in. After everything for end of round 4 here it is. Turn 180, burned advantage turn 180, came flying around, just flew up the board. The yaks will be running, so the yaks will not be here for round 5. They are running, they've exceeded their morality, but they do get to do their stuff. So came on down, outmaneuvered, successful. Came on down, outmaneuvered, successful. Just flew on down, outmaneuvered, successful. Climbed. They both turned 180 from the cloud. And then, of course, the MiGs up there have decided to join the battle. So we're going to move into round 5. Paul definitely has the advantage right now because all I have is MiGs. Yes, all I will have is MiGs because these yaks are going to run away now. But anyways, we're going to clean up the board and move into round 5. Here we are for round number 5. We've cleaned up the board. As you can see, the yaks have left. They scattered out. Their morality was a little too much. So all Paul has to do is hit 3, and the MiGs will scatter, and Paul will claim the victory. So anyways, again, round 5. So Paul's got some movement of all of this over here to go, and then I get to move those guys. And then we'll move the neutrals, which will, and of course he gets a move, the rookie over there gets a move for advantage, and I will move him, and then we will move all the other neutrals. So Paul gets to go with those guys first, then my guys, then this guy, that guy, and then the neutrals, which will start with him and then everyone else. All right, so we'll be back with any dice that need to be rolled for shooting. Round 5 has concluded. There was no shooting, which was just some movement. So moved up there. They were trying to hunt down those MiGs. These MiGs just great dived all the way down here and then climbed. Alexandr, great dived all the way here, turned. This rookie just flew on down. They just flew up and outmaneuvered my rookie, flew into a cloud, flew on down, attempted to outmaneuver. So anyways, we're going to clean up the board and move into round number 6. So, welcome to round 6. We got some movements to do, which start with those guys, then him, then them, and then we move to the neutrals, which will be all of them, and then if this guy is still alive at the end of it, he gets to move. So Paul's going to move those guys first. And then, like I said, these guys, but we'll come back with any firing after all the movement has been completed. After some movement, Mustangs moved up there, outmaneuvered. I failed the maneuver test, so this Mustang was able to outmaneuver Alexandr. Now, this guy has come up and is going to shoot into the side of Paul. Paul cannot return the fire because, again, it is the flexion shooting. Trigger superior armaments, robust, remove that. So 5 dice coming in. Nothing. Ooh, great fun. But I still have this man to move. Came on down the field. Couldn't do anything, so he just kind of stayed there. Moved, turned, burned 180 through the cloud, climbed. Now, burned 180 came out of the cloud, and now I'm going to shoot in the back of my MiG here. I am going to defensive tactics that. So I'm going to make a nice 45-degree turn before the shooting. So I'm going to do that real quick. Defensive tactics has been completed. I have moved, so this is now going to be deflection. Paul did trigger superior armament as well. He's just looking to get some boom chits here.
A critical.
That is a critical. So I have 2, then a speed of 8, so I will only be rolling a speed of 7. So this is 7. I got it anyways. Here's 2 more if you wanted to see. Congratulations. Look at that. Let's roll that. Okay, congratulations. I did it. I survived. I did take a boom chit though. So that is 1 on the MiGs so far. And I believe he is, well, this rookie's got to move, and then he's got to move. And then that will be it for round number 6. All right, so movement has concluded. Flew up the board, attempted to outmaneuver Alexandr. Didn't work. We were close to doing the tailing, but the line goes that way, so it doesn't actually point at my stem. And then this guy just moved up the board and climbed. So anyways, quick look at the board presence for round 6 as we move into round number 7. So anyways, we're going to clean up the board and move right into that round. Round 7 look here, and we of course begin with all of the advantaged fighters. It's going to be that Mustang, followed by these guys, followed by Wildcats over there. Then we move into neutral, going from going the Mustang, Alexandr, Wildcat, and then the MiG, and then the Wildcat. So anyways, again, another look at round 7's board state as we get everything moved. Just to tell you what happened, this Mustang rammed attacked my guy, so Paul doesn't get to keep it, but we're ruling that it states that you trigger its a head-on attack, so we're both going to be able to fire back at each other, but Paul gets speed. It says resolve using speed instead of firepower. I think it's supposed to be for both players. Let me know down in the comments if that's not completely right, if it's only supposed to be he's supposed to resolve on the speed and I don't. So I'm going to rule that we both resolve on speed. We're ramming each other, basically. So Paul gets to roll quite a lot here. I think it's like 14.
14. Whoa. 1, 2, that's 5.
Plenty of crits in there. Okay, I will quickly roll up mine. So I'm just going to roll up my speed here first. So this is 8 dice for my speed. I get the critical hit too, Paul.
Nice.
Again, if this is completely wrong, let us know down in the comments. But Paul and I.
So we're both taking boon shits.
Yes, we're both taking boon shits, but Paul and I are good friends. We don't really care if this is completely wrong. Funny enough, to me, it makes complete sense that we both get to resolve it. It doesn't say one person gets to resolve first. But anyways, we're both going to take that. We're both going to eat a boon shit. Now it's time to dodge.
To see if we both go disadvantage.
Yes. So,
this one goes on my Mustangs.
Yes, I will go first. So I am high skill 5. I lost my 1 agility because I have only 1 agility. I dodge, so I get to stay at neutral.
So mine's power skill's 5, my agility's 2, so I have 7. And I get to stay at neutral.
All right, so we're both staying at.
So we basically we just gave each other boon shit on each other.
Just gave each other boon shit, running into each other.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough. Again, if it is not correct that Paul should have only actually resolved for the speed attack, let me know. Just for giggles, I'm going to just resolve it per normal. If I had just resolved normally, I wouldn't got the crit, but I would have got hit nonetheless. Dice rolls. So we did them for both, so let us know which one is correct. But now moving on. he's resolved. So now we're going to go into, of course, these two next. And I think they're going to fire up and try to kill off this.
Yeah, because you're faster than me.
Yes, I am much faster than them. My MiG flew up the board right here. It tailed this guy. There's no wingman around to help him or keep him safe. So I'm now going to fire into his back 5 here. Superior armaments kept the card but lost it. The extra dice thanks to robust.
Woo!
Nope.
My rookie lives for another minute.
Yeah, so
Only another minute.
because now this guy is going to move. MiG moved up the board, is now going to shoot Paul. And to the side here, superior armament, 6 dice. That is a hit.
Got a boom shoot at least.
2 on the Wildcats.
And I don't sink.
Sink to the.
He lives for another minute.
Below, but that is it for all of my advantages. So Paul now gets to move his, and then we move on to neutrals, which will be him, and Alexander, and of course him. So we'll come back with any more dice rolling and all that. Movements.
2, 1.
Wit flew
6.
up there, turned. Flew down there, turned. Came on down there, turned. Went into a cloud, and now I just flew up my 4, and now I'm going to shoot Paul into deflection. Here we go, 4. I do get a hit there. That is 3 now on the Wildcats.
Oh.
And the Wildcat is gone. That is 4. The Wildcats will now be running off. That is 4 there. That leaves only the Mustangs left. Oh, as we move into round 8, so we're going to clean up the board and move into round 8. Here we are, round 8. Here's the board. We've cleaned it up. The Wildcats over there have fled off the board. Their boon should have exceeded their morality. So here we are. We got a lot of neutral. We got 1 advantage. So let's fly my 1 advantage. Alexander, be the hero of Russia. And of course, then both Mustangs will fly, and then everyone else will fly. Alexander flew on, burned 180, came on down, tailed. Paul and I really looked at it. We both agree it is a tailing, so I'm now going to shoot Paul. Just make sure. It's supposed to be within 6. I know for a fact I am with 6.
Oh, you're easily within 6, my guy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're good.
Okay, so I trigger superior armaments to gain 1 more here, so I am rolling 7 into Paul's rear. And
oh, my goodness.
Nothing. Great job, Alexander. You did nothing. Well, at least that Mustang doesn't get to go. It has to wait for all of this stuff to go. Now, Paul, you do get this Mustang. So it's very interesting where you decide to go him as one of my... Hey, look, there's the 6 I was looking for.
Right. It came back to see afterwards.
All right, so we're going to see where this guy goes. This Mustang came out of the cloud, burning 180, tailed my guy. I tried defensive tactics to try to turn away. My 45 doesn't mean much. He still gets to tail me, so tail snapper is still working. He's still coming in my rear. This is 16 dice here because he doubled whatever he's shooting. So that's also superior armament as well.
I literally got 1 hit out of 16.
1 hit out of 16. I thought we were going to get a crit. I thought we were going to see a critical hit.
I would have thought so, but...
I take a boon shit, but does my guy go down and end this?
No.
Oh, God. My Russian MiG survives. He survived 16 rounds coming at him in the rear. Wow, this is the best Russian-made airplane ever.
I know, right?
All right, well, anyways, now I get to move on these 2 next. So it should be a lot of fun since there's their target. So MiG came up. This is a head-on attack. We're both in the rears, firing at the rear. So my 5. Paul does have deep pockets. He does have cool under fire. Nothing. Oh, man, that's not good. Second, oh no, yes, Paul gets the fire back, sorry. Paul shoot away.
1 hit, and it's a game.
Well, I'll be at 4.
Oh, 4, yeah, that's right. You'll have to deflect it. There's a crit.
Crit, all right. So.
Here we go.
1 less out of there. I'm only rolling pilot skill. He's going to go to neutral, or disadvantage. I'm down 1 boon shit left, which isn't good because I think this guy has to do the head-on attack as well, but I guess we will see. Round 8 is finished here. I just flew him up and climbed, flew into a cloud, and then he flew and climbed. I was going to shoot, but I think it would have been head-on, and I can't take the risk of taking my last boon shit with Paul having 2 ways to remove boon shits. So this is going to be very interesting here because I think I should have probably taken the risk. Should have maybe taken the risk for myself because now with this guy being at disadvantage, this guy gets to move before him, and as does this guy. But I do have 1 advantaged and 1 ace, so we're going to clean up the board and move into round number 9. Welcome everyone, round 9. I'm going to get a better look at it. Here it is. So anyways, we're going to start off with that MiG, then Alexander. No, then these 2. So this MiG's got to do something good for me. Because this looks like this is probably maybe going to be the end because of this MiG. This guy just not being able to dodge it hurt me. And then head-on attack. But anyways, we're going to move. And then, depending on what happened, these 2 guys will move, and then Alexander. So we'll have to see. Does me missing hurt me the most right there? Here it is, folks. Is this the game? Moved on down. Can't do anything else. I burned 180. I'm going to try to chase this down to this. Defensive tactics to turn myself so I don't get tail snapped. Paul is going to fire with superior armaments. 5, 7, 9. Is that correct?
5 plus 2 plus 1, 8.
Plus 1, 8. Okay, so I had the math wrong. Is this it? Because no matter what dodge I get, if 1 hit, and this is the game, I'll be at 5 boon hits, exceeding morale.
Or does the dice choke? Let's find out. The dice chokes!
Ooh, the dice chokes. But yes, well, I guess we don't run away until the end of the turn, but truth be told, the morality of this wouldn't matter. But anyways, it's now this man, Paul. Move him. End of round number 9.
I tried to finish it, folks. I really did.
Came on down, attempted that maneuver, failed, flew into a cloud, and then turned 180, came down and climbed. And of course, there's this man right here. So anyways, we're going to clean up the board and move into round number 10. Round number 10. So anyways, we're going to start with our advantages. I have 2. Paul has 1. Paul gets to move this guy first, and then I'll move all my advantages. And again, if any shooting comes up, we'll check it out. So there's the board presence right now. All right, so we've had a lot of thinking going on for round number 9. Flew up the board, climbed, turned 180 to do so, blocking me from tailing this guy. Turn 180, came down, climbed, turn 180, turned around, climbed. Now Paul's going to ram attack me for the one and only boon shit he needs to do to force the morale.
15 dice, folks.
15 dice. We're both again running with speed instead of firepower, and superior armament there too.
There's only 2, but it's a crit. It works.
It's a crit. So anyways, I will run, but I will resolve my ram attack here. Won't really matter because deep pockets will just remove the boon shit. That is 8 already. I will throw in my pilot skill now. A 5. So there's 5. I got, I hit it, but deep pockets will just remove it.
Yep. I will. For the record, I will remove the boon shit.
Okay, so that is that. Yeah, I thought we could probably resolve the dodge, but Paul dodge just for the fun. Dodge with 7.
Okay.
Just dodge with 7. Let's see if he blows up.
Nope.
No, he doesn't blow up, and it doesn't really matter for my guy. So I will just take 5, 6. And he dodged. Congratulations. All right. Well, that is it. Ended on round number 9?
10.
10. Yes, 10. We're round number 10. Again, took the next boon shit. That's my morality. I will be running off here, and I'm going to call it there. I know for a fact that I have the rest of my turn to go, but truth be told, I think it didn't like it a tie. But nonetheless, boon shit exceeds morality. They're going to go away. Goodbye. Paul and I are going to jump into a post game now. Well, Paul, you are up 4 points now.
Oh, that was a game. That was a game.
It was a game. It literally just came down to those Mustangs, and just decisions on the tailing.
Yeah, it was interesting.
The Yak-1 beats completely failed me. They went up the board and they flew themselves off the board really quick. It was like, yeah, there they go. Woohoo!
Well, I will say from, my my Wildcats I had a plan. And when the Wildcats left, that really changed everything and put me in a real disadvantage. It just happened to work out. The ram attack was, and again, in the comments, if we did ram attack wrong, let me know, because I played it and we just kind of went with it. Mm-hmm. If it's wrong, let me know. But I will say, if that's how it's played, that actually saved my rear end twice, because I was able to ram your ace, your pilot ace, twice, and that was effective. That's actually how I got my points to take out your guys, was just ramming him. So
yes, and do let us know. I know we burned advantage to turn around and then ram attack states on it that on a friendly plane that moves in contact with enemy planes. So it doesn't state that you have to be at a higher advantage level or follow normal shooting rules.
Right.
Let us know once again if that's completely wrong. This is the first time we're actually triggering ram attack. But yes, I'm not very good with the Russians. This is the second time I played them. Absolutely failed. But I also think with fighter sweep being very different is also on the idea of bringing in those planes. I think
that changes the strategy a lot.
I think personally, if I was split it out again, I think I would have probably sent all the Yaks in together, had them all fly in together. Apologies. And then probably flown the same way I did for the MiGs. That way, not all my stuff's on in there, or bring them in earlier. There's really a concept of bringing them earlier.
And it changes, like, when you think about, like, if you go back to the very beginning, we had to set up our high cover. Depending on how many you get on high cover, your strategy is going to change, because if you get no one on high cover, you basically have the advantage, because you can see where to place your guys and when. If you have high cover, of course, then you can actually watch and see where the board is. That's why I didn't put my 2 guys in until I saw where you were going, because then I had my 5 out there, and these 2 could just wait and play, because I figured it was going to come in behind them. So all about strategy and dice rolls. Lots of dice rolls.
Strategy and dice rolls. But congratulations to Paul. He is on a winning streak now, but I mean, I could get on a hot winning streak.
It could change like that.
So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Do make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you can notify when our videos go live for you. And Paul, any last words after this exhausting day?
Well, we are filming before Christmas, so you will see this after. So I hope your Christmas is wonderful. I probably should have said that 3 episodes ago, but I hope your holidays were wonderful. Take care of yourself. Don't forget, there will be some changes. Not really a lot of major ones, but we're kind of doing some changes here at the shop over the holidays. So by the time you see this shop may have changed a little bit, maybe more toward Mama Dragon's TCG as a name. And P2 will become more of the consignments and eBay business. Just a formality thing. Nothing crazy. But be good to each other. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Like he said, the usual.
And of course, we'll see you here next time on episode 6 of Blood Red Skies Season 1.